I feel like we need to sort of bring everybody back up to speed, including ourselves, with just everything that's been going on.
Oh my goodness, don't do it, guys.
Hey, do you know which way to go?
Hi, buddies. Oh my god. Whoa.
It's hard to describe how scary this is because it just looks like some rain, but the water's like right up to the level of the side of the road everywhere that we go. So we got our camper van, good old Lucy Lou.
We have lovingly named our camper van Lucy because the license plate has the last name Liu, Lucy Liu.
So that was 5 days ago. 5 days ago we got Lucy Lou, our camper van. The first day was, pretty rough.
Oh.
Just go somewhere.
One way to Cairns.
One way to Cairns. I was learning how to drive stick in Sydney in the rain. It didn't exactly go well.
The rain came, but it wasn't as bad as it wasn't as bad as it is now. We made it up the hill, and look at the view. Holy cow! Oh. Well, since I'm out here, I thought I might show you the view. The beach is so beautiful from up here.
So then after that day is when things really started escalating or de-escalating. Things started going real wrong real fast after that day.
Trying to decide if we should even go to our campground today.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's supposed to be the worst up here.
Just flood after flood after flood after rainy day after rainy day. Look at how high the water level is. It's up above the sign. It's almost up to the road here. Wow. I feel like we were just on the run constantly trying to figure out how to get out of the rain.
And we were so afraid of just being stuck somewhere. So that brings us to yesterday, day 5 or 6.
Day 4.
Maybe? After our first 2 days, we realized how important it was for us to start booking our campgrounds in advance. So then we excitedly booked last night's campground, which was Redcliff Campground in the Lake Aragon region. It's supposed to be a beautiful place, right on the water. There's kangaroos in your campsite. Goodness, don't do it, guys.
Hey, do you know which way to go?
Don't.
Do you know which way?
No, don't.
No? Alright. Thanks.
We were super excited about this one. As we started to drive, though, we started to get that anxious, gut-wrenching feeling.
Yeah, I don't think this is right.
This feels too far. Are people leaving?
Yeah, everybody's packing up. The only people left here are kangaroos. I think we're calling it. I don't think that we can safely stay here tonight. It's just too crazy.
Don't do it, kangaroo.
Is a big boy.
Don't do it.
And on our way down, we're seeing actually hundreds of kangaroos on both sides of the road, some of them just crisscrossing right in front of us.
So we headed straight back out, and we went an hour and a half back up where we started and landed on New Italy, which was actually our safe haven.
So our plan right now is to drive to a place called Little Italy Rest Stop, I guess. It's like a Italian museum that also lets you park in the background. I hope you can hear me at all. The rain is just, it's so loud. Yes, there's room.
Plenty of space.
All right, we're chilling here for tonight.
We live here now.
This is our home.
Today just feels like one of those days where you start to wonder if you've made every wrong decision possible. We found this awesome rest area, which turns out to also be a free camp spot. You can donate, and you definitely should. It's just a huge car park where people can spend the night. There are toilets, no showers, but thankfully for Wiki Camps and the reviews, and thanks to you guys for letting us know where to search for these free parking spots. We're kind of at this impasse where we don't really know what we should do. We know it's not safe to keep driving. We know we can't really stay in a hotel for, 12 nights and then book it all the way to Cairns to return this van. On top of that, we have an engine light indicating that we have low oil, and we have to stop and pick up some. I hate quitting, but honestly, it feels like today is one of those days where we have to think about quitting. It's raining a little bit less and not as hard, so I thought I might make the trek all the way to the bathroom. We took a little bit of a nap, and honestly, I took a lot of time just responding and reading all of your amazing comments, and guys, it cheered me right up. And it's only been 5 days since we've been in Australia, and the things that have made the most lasting impressions on us have honestly been all of you. We've received so many kind welcomes, so many comments, so many Instagram messages and emails giving us suggestions and offers for a hot shower and laundry. It's been overwhelming in the best way possible. So no need to apologize for the weather, and we really appreciate all of your comments, all of your warm thoughts. That is definitely what keeps us going. Do we have another towel? That's where we're at right now. Towel everywhere to keep our van kind of from getting completely wet.
So then during the night we realized that this camper van that we were staying in had leaks.
Our van is barely holding on. What is happening? Is that? Yeah, it's leaking.
Leaking real bad.
Reading the news and watching the news, it's honestly a little scary out there, and we hope everyone's staying safe. I think we're just gonna hunker down here for a little bit. We're grateful for this parking lot, and so are the other camper vans here, I think. We're gonna have a little arts and crafts day. Eh?
Having a good time, having a good time.
Are you having a good time?
We saw this parking lot start to flood and start to fill up with water, and we didn't know what to do or where to go. I think we just gotta get out of here. Unfortunately, this is really nice, but I don't think we can stay. And our cell phone service keeps going in and out and in and out.
And we're getting text messages that say there are floods in the area, you should consider leaving. This morning went from okay, we're just gonna hang out here and just hunker down for the rest of the time until the rain clears out, to a 180, we gotta get out of here. We were on our phones looking at, oh, wait, there's another evacuation order here.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that? Where is that relative to where we are? We have to look up the city and match it to Google Maps and see how far we are and what route we should take.
After spending all day today worriedly running back and forth, calling the camper van place to see if they can fix it for us, and then finding out that they can't, and then them putting us up here, which has been great.
We recognize how super duper lucky we are that we're just even able to be here right now, and how safe we've been, much in part thanks to the notifications that we were getting and the resources that people were sending us, honestly.
We stopped before it got bad. Had we continued to go north, which was our plan, obviously, to keep going north, I feel just so lucky that we have a safe, warm place to stay tonight, because I know that there are a lot of people not far from us that don't have that. Yeah. It's honestly hard to, when we were in this thing and we were pretty close to where all of this was happening, it's hard to know if you're in the disaster or not. You're just kind of driving away from it and not really having a good idea of, like, is this going to be it for me? Is the river just going to over the side of this highway?
I still can't believe that was all today, and thankfully we are here now. I'm grateful for today because it forced us to actually just stop.
Yeah.
Whereas I think we would have kept going, and that might not have been the safest decision. Right now we're hanging out here in Coffs Harbour for a night. We're going to get our van looked at tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, hopefully fixed up. But for now, we're going to go get a beer and be thankful for everything that we've got, which is a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. We know this was a long one. We've just had a lot on our mind. Oh, man. What a day. See you tomorrow.
Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.